Tell me about what it feels like to have the constant comparison to Sex in the City. Compliment, or do you wish folks would just let you guys stand on your own? Let's talk. Either one can answer.
we we get this question all the time, and I feel like all of us generally have consensually sort of agreed that Sex in the City was legendary. We grew up on the show. It's a huge, huge compliment to be compared to that. And the writer and creator of the show, Lee Davenport, I think she made a really good point. She was like, "That's great. Make all of the comparisons, but make sure you give us, 7 seasons and 2 movie deals, and you give us the same treatment that you give Sex in the City.
Amen.
Sex in the City, give us the Sex in the City treatment." But yeah, it's alike. I mean, we're honored. We're honored. It's a pop culture icon show. Obviously, we have Patricia Fields, who did the costume design for the show, who also worked in it, and I believe Tracy Cox also worked in it. I think with her as well. I might be getting that wrong, but he worked on our show as well.
I think he did.
Yep.
Yeah, but I would say the major difference is that show was about how to get a man and how to keep a man and how to date in Manhattan. And our show, all of our women are they're written with much more depth and complexity and just a well-roundedness. We're also all in relationships. You're not going to see us floundering in the sense that well, nobody wants us. It's we're trying to figure out how to be better in the relationships, and also the male perspective that comes on the show. It's all to help make us better. Even if they're challenging us, everything that happens within those relationships is to push back and question just the dynamic, not to say, oh, because you don't deserve to have a man, just how can this be better in general, and to open up that discussion. But then also you see us in our all of us in our career settings. There's a lot of conflict and that comes in that setting. Me in my academic world, and Ella in the journalism world, and Renee in the publicity world, and then of course Whitney's character. Everybody goes through drama in those settings, and also you get a little bit of family, and most importantly, you get our friendships. Which there's no, even though there's conflict there, and sometimes we call each other out. My character specifically has a very big mouth, and she says what she thinks, and sometimes it feels like she's cutting you to the core, but she's doing it to lift you up because she wants you to do better, and it's all out of love. These are positive, enviable female friendships that you're seeing, and that really is the core and the heartbeat of the show.